Hello you degenerates, my name is Benki Argyros, and today I read of all of Trap Heroin. And oh my god, this manga almost made me cry. Now, I am quite new to anime because I've not been watching that much, and also I've been reading just quite a bit. The only anime that I've watched and almost cried to was Horimiya. Because at the end, I thought that they were gonna reveal that everything was a dream and just crush it. But then I realized it was just a flashback of him relooking at his past and then now accepting it. So that was fine. I almost cried for that. But this one I also almost cried. Because of, I think, in the fourth novel, in one of the ending chapters. And literally, you can tell that a lot of people got mad about that chapter after reading it, is because the translator for the manga literally put the credits on the first page, saying that this chapter was very triggering for me and most of my employees. Like, oh my god. So Trap Heroin is made by Tomoki Takashi, and on the website that I'm reading it on, it says the status is ongoing, but inside the novel and on my anime list, it does say the fourth novel is the last one. Now, it does have an average score of 6.47 on my anime list, but I think it should be at least around an 8, maybe a 7. Just because I feel like it is so heart-wrenching, but also so good once you read the ending, and I'm just very amazed by it. So it starts off with our main character, Shiroda, who's someone who is traumatized by femboys. Now he's traumatized because in middle school, he liked this female game character, and the creator of the game released a webcomic with the female character that he liked turns out to be male. So now everyone in his middle school and everyone inside his everyone in his middle school knows that he likes this character, and they all found out that they are male. So they all think he's gay, which I think is a bit of a jump, personally, because, you know, people see me outside reading. I think I turned my best friend into a girl. Or was it I accidentally turned my best friend into... I don't remember the title anymore. I read it outside. People don't think I'm gay. Well, some people say they think I'm gay, but most people think I'm straight. So, but yeah, I feel like that's kind of unrealistic, but let's keep going. So, for when he was applying to high school, he moves out of the prefecture to apply to high school and live inside a dorm nearby. And then while he was walking to school, he bumps into this girl called Kobinata, which he instantly falls in love with. And then when he sits down in class and everyone's introducing themselves, Kobinata was inside his class. And then it was revealed that Kobinata is a guy. So they had an interesting reaction, and they also ended on some bitter, bitter terms. But then when he goes to his dorm room, he realizes he's gonna share it because it's kind of a small dorm and also it's kind of cheap dorm. And he finds out that he is sharing his dorm room with Kobinata, who looks like a girl. This is not gonna have any tension or any bad thing happen at all. Something I want to say is that Shiroda calls femboys female males. I don't know if that's just like the translation being a little bit odd, but maybe femboy is not a really common term. Maybe the common term is female males. So I don't really know. I don't think like a lot of like people outside of like the internet knows what a femboy is. Let's say like I can ask Ryman what a femboy is. He knows, probably because he's my friend. But then again, I can like go outside and ask some random person, they would not know at all. So yeah, that's the basis of the story. They move in together and then they have these really interesting reactions, and Shiroda is just thinking about how he wants his like love life, basically, after reading through the book again. Because after I know the ending, I read through the book again and I just realized that he's just like contemplating about his relationships and if he likes someone, basically. Now, this manga did give me like a little bit of like mixing with other romance anime I have watched before. Say, I think Kominata does feel a little bit like Miss Nagatoro, and then Shiroda feels like the main character of the Pet Girl of Sakura show. but also has a little bit of Sakura show in there, just because that is set a dorm room. But then again, it's like a rundown shack dorm room, which I feel like it feels kind of the same to me. I don't know. Maybe a lot of manga has that type of like dorm. I have not watched or read too much anime, so. Now, I'm not gonna spoil the ending. I really want people to read Trap Heroine for the ending, because I feel like the ending, again, like I said before, is amazing, and it did feel a little bit rushed since it was on the 4th novel, but it did feel like amazing to read. Also kind of felt a little bit heartbreaking to read, but but yeah, I really recommend it to anyone who has not read it before. If you guys have never read Trap Heroine, really recommend it. I think you'd love it. Even if you don't read manga and only watch anime, I really recommend reading it. I'm talking to you, Ryman, and Octo. Actually, no, Octo reads manga. Oh well. Alright, goodbye you degenerates, and have a good day.